Ice Cream Guy Jim, and now we're in the kitchen at the Western Regional Headquarters. We're going to take a little tour of behind the scenes here with the head guy, Mike. Mike Lozano. Okay, we're just curious how much meat you use in a day, how many people you have to feed and stuff like that.
Well, since the teams have kind of been reduced a little bit, you know, we're not as overly cooking right now. Right now, for this group tonight, we only used about 120 pounds of beef, and then we're going to probably make, probably about 100 pounds of potato salad for tonight, and then a couple hundred ears of corn. We made fresh bread from scratch over there. It's on the rack. We'll make some more cookies, and then hopefully it'll be about 200 people.
And we normally start out with 12 teams, or
12 teams,
and now we're down to the finals, and we got 8 teams left. So we don't have to cook as much food. The volunteers eat in here as well. Had your bread the other night. Your bread was very good. That's all homemade, right?
Everything's from scratch. We've been personally, I'm a baker by choice. I've been a baker most of my life, and just not recently. Just in the last 38 years of the chef, I've been a chef, and so we started out as a baker, and people liked what we were doing, so they said, "You got to make something with it." Well, we started doing all kinds of sandwiches and making all kinds of different things, and pretty soon we were making regular food. So, and I make a lot of home style food. I make food that people like to eat, you know.
It's very delicious. And what's the name of your company again?
We're called Eat 'em Up Catering. It was a college project about 20 years ago. I had the paperwork sitting at home, and I had to come up with a couple concepts of restaurants and fast eateries and things like that, and what we did was this was one of my concepts, and we had the paperwork sitting at home, and I retired just last year or so, a couple years ago, and sitting at home and getting well, and had a couple surgeries to get my body in the shape, and I've been a volunteer for the American Cancer Society for probably about 7-8 years, and then when I retired, I took on some legislative work, and this happened to be one of my districts. I was working here, and I was helping out doing Relay for Life here, and we came up to help them do some food, and they liked what I did so well, they asked me to come and try out. If I'd come and try out for some of the meals. And I came out in November of last year. They liked everything I made. And in fact, that some people that hadn't been in this kitchen or this dining hall for 3 or 4 years actually had meals here. Not only did they have meals, they were calling people up to come and eat meals here. So we've been very successful. We put on a good array of different kinds of foods, and we base it all off of what we make. And I'll show you something here. Let me just walk over here and show you what I mean. We made 4 loaves of bread, 4 kinds of bread.
Whoa.
This is a Parmesan butter.
All made from scratch.
All made from scratch, just in the egg wash old style. This is a flour top.
Oh, they smell good. You can't smell them on the video, but
And this is another butter top right here. Yeah, make the dough fresh, and then so off of the same dough for today's lunch, we made pizza from scratch.
Wow.
So this was all meat and pineapple pizza that we made from my dough. And so very, very versatile, everything that we make.
At first when I saw the rolls, I thought those were cream puffs.
Yeah, they look very, and they're very soft and very tender, and we're going to serve them almost like dessert today. So it'll be up there just like the cookies that we're going to make later on.
I saw some cookies over there. You should show those on the camera.
These cookies just came out a while ago. We were here in July, on the 22nd of July, and punched out 10,000 cookie pucks for this. And so I have this dough in the freezer, and as we go along, we just make them up. And last night, we cooked about 800 cookies last night, and we had about 6 left over after dinner was over.
Well, I got to tell you, I've been coming down here the last 15 years and eating in the kitchen all the time, and the food has never been better. No disrespect to anybody before you, but boy, the food is really good here.
Oh, thank you. We put a lot of pride in everything that we do. I don't think that if I put something out, it's got to be the best that I've ever had from the first time I made it to the next time I make it. And then everybody that works here, they have that same concept. They're all thinking the same way. If they don't, I chase them out of my kitchen.
Well, now I understand why so many of us volunteers are a little overweight.
Yeah.
From eating out of it.
Well, not so much overweight, you're well fed.
Well fed.
Well fed.
Oh, well, thanks, Mike. We appreciate it. I shake your hand. You got your gloves on there.
Yeah.
Ready to work. So, from the kitchen at the Western Regional Headquarters, Ice Cream Guy Jim saying, see you later.
Hi, let me introduce you to everybody. My name is Mike. I'm the new cook here at Little League Western Regional. And the lady over here in the red shirt is my wife, Lucy. Say hi. Hi. And then it seemed like this year we had to have somebody that's star in our kitchen. So this is I Heart Polly, I Heart Carly, and then Chris volunteered from the dugout crew that does the ground crew, and then a young man over on that side. His name is John Gunderson. He's my chef from Peru, and so he volunteered to come out and help us out, give us a hand, and yes, we have real people. We cook real food. We roasted a beef for tonight's dinner. We're having roasted barbecue beef, and it's going to be wonderful.